Turn on YouTube captions for a better viewing experience. Tired of getting your boing boing handed to you by that Jedi_14174628 ABCD guy in ranked? Well, look no further. It's not your skill level that's holding you back. It's all about which hunter you're playing as. Today's video, I'm going to rank the top 5 hunters you need to improve with to climb to the top of ranked, reaching Kyber 1 and beyond. I will also give whatever tips I have in store to use each hunter in game, so stay tuned. Coming in at number 5 is our boy Sentinel. If you aren't familiar with his game, Sentinel ran Vespera back in Season 1 and even Season 2. Every lobby had a Sentinel because of how good he was on the map. His combat shield to tank incoming damage paired with a suppressing shot to knock out enemies on the floor makes a real deadly combo. Let's not forget the barrel slam to deal damage and knock enemies back further. Now, I don't normally condone throwing people off cliffs, but when you're playing as Sentinel, have at it. I'm not going to ignore the many nerfs Sentinel has received since his prime. Even though Sentinel is nowhere near his prime as of now, that doesn't mean he's still not a solid tank and hunter to play as. Sentinel still has his tanky health to sponge incoming fire, and has good damage output on the map, no matter the game mode. Make sure to use your knockdown shot as much as possible, leaving enemies vulnerable to your attacks. Enemies with shields up are immune, however, such as Chaos or another Sentinel. Knock them out with the suppress, close the gap while shooting at them, and once they thought the onslaught was over, hit them with a cheeky barrel slam alongside their jawline. Also remember, you can cancel your shield when you have it up if you need to get to an area quicker, and let the shield recharge its health. Next up at the number 4 spot is the support archetype Skora. Skora has the same story as Sentinel since global launch. Skora was by far the best support type hunter to use with your squad. Her ultimate, the Unstable Diddy Cocktail, would fry any opponent in the mist and heal her entire team at the same time. Over the past few seasons, she has also been heavily nerfed. While others are trying out Sprocket and Zaina over her, Skora is still a top pick for a healer in my opinion. Make sure to always stay close to your squad in game, and keep healing your tanks so that they can be unkillable. It's okay to go on offense at certain points, but with how squishy her health is, you're better off standing back and healing your team to let them take over the game. Use your speed boost to quickly escape from enemies and to overtake objectives. A good Skora stays out of sight of enemy fire and behind their tanks. Skora is still a meta hunter to use, so getting good with her will definitely help your team dynamics overall. Our top 3 spot belongs to the Droideka with the creepy man inside, Slingshot. Slingshot is a very underrated hunter in the community. A lot of players overskipped him probably, because he's one of the last hunters you unlock in the hunter's path, and most people at that point already had a main hunter they were using. His base health being over 300 HP, along with over another 300 HP with his shield, makes him one of the beefiest tanks in the game right now. His rocket barrage ability also clears house on lower health enemies, making them easy targets. The dash ability is also one of the best traversal abilities in the game, allowing him to race to any objective in mere seconds, making him the best trophy chase hunter to grab the trophy and tank incoming damage. The dash ability also deals a good amount of damage if you hit someone with it. Make sure to charge that bad boy up before firing off to deal max damage. Slingshot is a very versatile tank with high mobility, making him number 3 on my list. The second most meta hunter right now is Char. I love this little lizard guy so much. Buddy has the double barrel shotgun and a snare trap to catch enemies off guard and blow their dome straight off. What's not to love? The most overpowered ability of Char, however, is his health regenerative ability. Being temporarily invincible when he pops it, not only regaining health back, but having all damage converted into extra health is super chill if you ask me. Char can tank pretty much any ultimate in this game when he pops it. And somehow little Buddy has remained hidden from the nerf nail up until now. He got a slight nerf last season, but nothing that's stopping him from still being at the top. Save your health ability when you're right about to get eliminated or you're tanking for an ultimate. Getting those timings down will surely improve your gameplay with him. I can't imagine any other hunter above Char. Well, maybe except one. If you've played hunters in the past couple seasons, then you probably know who's taking this number one spot. That's right, everyone give it up for Matthew McConaughey. Surprise, surprise, Pillbush. Rocket launcher, go boom boom, all over the map. Whiskies go pew pew. Ultimate cluster bomb goes oh god, it's all over the carpet, use a tissue next time. I honestly think it's a war crime to use this thing in game. Her overload ability is already enough to make a grown man cry. Think about all the little kids playing this game that are crying over this abomination. I know I am. Spam your Whiskey's ability on an enemy or group of enemies to slow them down and deal damage. Chuck your bombs at their feet. Use your overload ability to quickly close gaps and also fire faster to take enemies out quicker. Her jump ability is also heavily underrated, as the knockback can knock hunters off the map and also disorient, so they have to recenter their crosshair. Make sure you save your ultimate for groups of enemies or a beefy tank, because that thing will take out anyone inside its radius. Place down your Whiskies beforehand to make sure they can't escape from the wrath that is the bush. These have been my top 5 hunters you need to grind with to climb higher in ranked. Me personally, I would pick one of these hunters and stick to them for a while to get yourself familiar and learn new interactions to improve your gameplay overall. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. Like the video and subscribe if you're new. This is Avenue signing off.